Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. Now, when we left off, I asked you a couple of questions, and, well, that's the thing. There's actually a bit of a snowball effect going on here. Now, yes, we have, and by we I mean House Targaryen has actually found their stride. And by that I mean they have found a marshal that actually knows what he's doing, because more recently, we've been taking a couple of things towards the center of Westeros, and that has not really worked out too well, because obviously, well, it kind of has, hasn't it? It kind of has. I don't even know whether this is a defector that has brought this to us, or anything like that, but as you can see, the Westerlands is actually expanding a little bit now as well. But the point that I wanted to bring to your attention is that the previous marshal, which I actually don't think was me. I think it was the previous one after me, but before this guy, because a new guy has come in, and this guy appears to be absolutely beastly. And I'm actually kind of surprised, because what's happened is, you know we were at Lemonwood, right? Well, yes, I was at Lemonwood, I defended there another few times, yes, another few times, and eventually, I think, maybe, defeated most of the Dawn vassals. And then I thought to myself, okay, there doesn't seem to be anyone else coming. It was about 5 days later. Usually they come all the time, so it's kind of a bit annoying. But yes, so then I decided, hey, okay, so let's go to God's Grace. I took that. No problem at all. There were no vassals. I don't know why. There was only 170 units in there. Pretty easy to take. And then I took Saltshore, and then I took Vaith, and then I took Tor. Not all in quick succession, of course, but I took them reasonably in between each other, I suppose. And then I saw this huge influx of House Targaryen vassals led by none other than Gerald Dane. Yes, Gerald Dane. As you can see, Harl the Huntsman is currently accompanying him, and he is the reason why we have any of this. He is the reason why we have any of this, because the Reach and Dawn were fighting so furiously here that Dawn did have Skyreach, but yes, then the Reach took it, and then Dawn took Blackmont and this, and weakened it up, and then this guy just came on in, and it was insane, because all of the garrisons here were weakened apart from Kingsgrave and Nightsong. Actually, they just took Nightsong just now, and yes, Ashford, I actually have no idea when they took that, but I do know that Ashford was taken by the Westerlands. So, as you can see here, they actually took Golden Grove, and I know that Aegon is not going to be happy with that, because Aegon actually awarded himself Golden Grove after he took it, but now it's obviously been taken back by the Westerlands, and it's actually kind of amusing, because we now have Ashford again, which, if you recall, we actually had ownership over quite some time ago. So, as you can see, Dawn only has 2 fiefs remaining, and they really should not have backstabbed us. It would have been a much nicer experience if they had continued to be our allies, but, well, it turns out that they are not particularly good at the multiple? Yes, multiple. Yes, that's a word. Anyway, multiple defense system, because obviously they could not defend against us, they couldn't defend against Gerald Dane and 7 other vassals just running around together, and they could not defend against the Reach. So yes, that's actually what has happened. I had to go down to Lys one time because it was actually under siege by Myr, amazingly enough, so I had to go down there and help Harwood Fell. He was actually eliminated, and he was recuperating in Lys, so we know that he's actually doing a very, very good job. He's putting his life on the line to defend that. And other than that, the Westerlands has actually been recuperating their strength slightly. And the Iron Islands has actually crept out of the islands themselves, and they've actually decided to take something. So, as you see here, the Iron Islands are almost dead. They literally only have 1 on the islands there, and then they have Hornvale, and I assume that that's it. So, they are going to be eliminated very soon. The Vale is just not doing anything, as per usual, and the North doesn't seem to be threatened. Okay, I didn't know this, but apparently a defector from the North has joined House Targaryen, and they brought a fief with them. So we apparently have a little bit of presence in the north that has got to grind their gears pretty harshly. But that's it. So that's basically what happened. I did not help with any of these sieges because I was just literally wanting to recuperate and make sure that these were not taken, because some of these have not been awarded yet, I believe. Yes, the Tor has not been awarded, as you can see by the no banner, but Vaith has been awarded to Aegon, Saltshore to someone else, and God's Grace hasn't even been awarded. So yeah, that's kind of a bit annoying how they take a long time to award that, but yes, Aegon has not been captured or anything like that. So I've just been waiting here at Skyreach because it seems to have the smallest garrison. I don't know whether I really care about these things right here, because Skyreach is the kind of bottleneck here, which I really would like to keep under our control, and I didn't want any Dawn vassals to get by to reinforce Sandstone. So, well, that's the thing. They're probably already there. I haven't actually checked. But, yes, so today we are going to be taking Starfall, because apparently there is a wonderful weapon there. A wonderful weapon, maybe in the chest or something along those lines. I actually have no idea what the protocol is going to be when we actually take it. So we're going to head on over there. I still have about 205 units. I've actually gone to Stumbleton twice, I think, because I had to reinforce my army. And as you can see, it's kind of just Targaryen units right now. I've tried to get as many heavy Targaryen knights leveled up as possible. I actually have a huge amount of money here, mainly because I sold a couple of prisoners in Crow's Nest, because my treasury was actually down to about 5,000 because of the extreme wages that we were suffering. But thankfully enough, that has now gone up to about 30,000, so obviously I haven't put my remaining money in here, because there was actually a slave trader as well in Sunspear, so I had an opportunity to sell a couple of times to that guy. So we're getting some pretty good gains there, but it's not really helping too much because of all the hilarious negatives that we're facing. But let's head on in to Starfall. It's been a while since we've actually taken on one of the Reach fiefs, but we're going to see what they're made of. Oh no. Let's have a look here real quick. Okay, so they have 11 heavy Reach Knights, 9 Reach Knights, and then, well, a lot of other very, very nasty things. Yes, it's not going to be too good, is it? No. Okay, so, oh, well, at least it is a ladder castle and not a siege tower. That is actually pretty good. Okay, so let us reject. Yes, we're going to reject that prisoner while we receive more word of Tyrosh declaring war against Volantis. It's actually kind of weird. They declared peace not only, I don't even know, 14 days ago? I suppose that was the truce duration or something along those lines, but they seem to really be at each other's throats more often than not. Anyway, so let's head on in, shall we? Oh yes, also, I have done a couple of field battles as well, and as a result, I actually changed my shield for a halberd, because I was finding that many of the... Oh no. Oh no, this is a very unique siege, and I like it. Don't get me wrong, I like the unique siege, but I do not like the fact that I swapped out my shield now. This is going to be good. This is going to be extremely hilarious. I can just see it now. Elias eliminated by a headshot. Okay, let's just hide behind this Golden Company man-at-arms and see whether he can... Oh, no! Oh, okay, I'm being bombarded. There we are. Try and hold position outside here, if we can. Carver cannot go in just yet. I'm surprised he's still alive. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but... Ah, there we go. We have a bunch of archers. A bunch of archers, and hopefully they will be able to... well, do some damage here, because we really need them to. We really do need them to. If they don't, then we may as well just say goodbye, because... Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where am I being shot by? I don't even know. Where? Where is it? Ah, let's just keep moving. There we go. Keep moving. Yes, yes, there we go. Okay, we're firing back. We are firing back. Do bear in mind, the 30% damage modifier is working against us right now, and obviously the 50% damage increase is working for the defense very nicely, as you can see by my health bar. That was great. But otherwise, yes, it's not good. It is not good. Okay, so... there we go. Yeah, there we are. Okay, excellent. Okay, can I continue to get headshots in that area? Yes, I might be able to. Is everything okay? Everything seems to be good. Okay, let's charge. Let us charge everyone in actual fact. Apart from the archers, of course. We want them to continue giving us a little bit of cover. And, yeah, I think that should be good. So, yes, I've actually been using a bit of a halberd here because I found that many of the Dornish have actually quite a lot of cavalry, and they were actually using them very, very well. So it was kind of sad, really. Okay, so what's happening now? We seem to have a problem up there. That problem has been dealt with. But I think there is another archery nest up there that is causing some grievous damage. Some very, very bad things happening right there. Okay, I'm going to need to get up there as soon as I can. Carver is just destroying those heavy reach knights. Thank goodness. If he was not there, we would be in major trouble. Okay, now I really want to see the layout. I really want to see the layout to see what we're actually dealing with, because if these are the kinds of things we're going to expect from... Oh no, please don't fall off. Please don't fall off. If these are the kind of things that we're going to expect from this kind of layout, then... Ooh, it's gonna be very, very bad indeed. Okay, oh no, we seem to actually be doing okay right now, but I am being pushed off slightly, which is not very nice. Okay, there we are. Ooh, close. Okay, so... Oh, that's why. That is why. Do you see them? Oh, this is... Oh, this is ouchy. This is ouchy. Oh, yes it is. Okay, so... That has to be the most fiendish siege layout I have ever seen. Well, I don't know whether that's actually strictly true, because Mistwood is extremely, extremely harsh as well, and now I cannot tell my archers to charge in and defeat the enemy archers. So that is quite the issue, is it not? Okay, we are going to retreat here, and we're gonna... Wow, 10 Targaryen knights. We killed only 56, technically. And I guess we're just going to wait until tomorrow, and we're going to see what we can do. But, whoa, I was not expecting such a ferocious defense. But I suppose, considering there is... yeah, there you go, Golden Grove has been besieged by Sir Geralt. He is amazing. He is an amazing marshal, and whatever AI is commanding him, we need to be a little bit careful about it not taking over the world like Skynet, because it seems to be actually doing a very, very good job. Anyway... Let's head on in once again, and hopefully I won't take as much damage this time, because I know the layout, and I can keep myself a little bit further back, and yes, hopefully we'll be able to do some pretty good work here. So I'm going to just get my forces out the front, and the archers at the back. There we go. Okay, so everyone is sorted out. I am going to actually wait until many of them have gone across like this, and we're going to wait behind a double shield barrier. That sounds like a good plan to me. And then we're going to walk across, and we're going to see what we can do. Oh, yes. Okay, so... It would probably be a good idea for me to switch my shield back on for sieges as well. I have neglected to do that, mainly because I was quite excited to show you the progress that House Targaryen has made, because I did not help them. That is the thing. I did not help them at all with the Skyreach and the surrounding fiefs there, and that was pretty amazing, because I just have no idea what got into them, but I can only assume it is the Marshal actually doing a really, really good job. And it's pretty impressive that he was actually able to do that, because when I'm Marshal, they don't follow me. They're just like, I don't care about that guy. He's just a Marshal. Yeah, so it's kind of a bit sad that that actually happens, but oh well, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. But otherwise, let's see. There we are. Nice headshot. Okay, come on now. Yes, we have to continually take these guys out. Oh, look at that! We can actually see the enemy archers up there. Look at them. They're all just... Oh, this is harsh. This is very harsh, really. I mean, that is insane. That is absolutely insane, because if you see them, they have 3 different levels of archers. I can't believe it. I literally cannot believe it. This has to be the most difficult siege ever, really. And I suppose that is the reason why, because it has a unique weapon for grabs, up for grabs here, I suppose. If I'm correct in thinking that this is the right place, maybe I'm in the wrong place. I think I'm in the right place, because Starfall is where you get Dawn, I assume. That's what many of you have said. So I guess we're going to be at least trying to take it. Okay, come on now. 7.9 shot difficulty. Can I get a kill there? Yes, I can. There we go. I'm hoping for some more headshots, really, because headshots really make a huge difference. But it doesn't seem... Ah, there we go. Phew. Okay, so are we just gonna charge? I think we're just gonna charge. We're just gonna charge everyone but the archers, and then we're just going to charge the archers after we have sort of gotten a little bit closer up there. I think that would be a good plan. And, oh yes, I didn't put on my shield again, did I? Yes, even though I said to myself, to remind myself to put on my shield. No, I didn't do that, because, we don't need a shield. We can just block arrows with our face. That's what Elias does, isn't it? Yes, that is what Elias does. So, come on now. We can do this. We can do this. I think we should be fine. It really just depends on what kind of people we have at the top there. If we have some heavy knights, which it appears as though we do, we should be able to get in there without too many problems. Yes, there we go. We are actually getting in. That's good. That is very good. Okay, so what are our archers doing right now? They're still shooting, but they're not really getting any kills. So I'm going to just tell them to now charge in so that we can actually get them in there. In case I get killed, it would actually be nice to have a little bit of ranged support. And instead of standing out in the open here, I'm going to try and make use of some of the structures inside, and I'm going to try and get to the archery nest on the left there, if I can actually survive before I get destroyed. No. There we go. Oh, yeah, did we? Oh, we did. We actually survived. I'm surprised. Okay, so let's see. Oh, no. Let's see what we can do here. I think I'm going to get killed anyway. I am probably going to get killed anyway. The archers are really going to target me down very, very fast. Okay. Are they still shooting me? Yes, they are. Look at them. There are huge amounts of them on top there. Okay. We're just going to have to go through. We're just going to have to go through with our own units and see what we can do. Because without these guys, I don't even know. I mean, I'm just going to try... Oh, no. Yep. Come on. Let's avoid. Let's avoid. No, it's inevitable, isn't it? It is utterly inevitable that I am going to get shot. That's just how it is right now. There's nothing I can do. Alan is absolutely going on a killing spree right now, though, as you can see. He's destroying everything. There was the inevitability that I spoke of, because obviously that's just how it is when you don't have a shield. I should have really gotten a shield. But it doesn't really matter, because I think we're actually going to win this. And maybe we will? I think we will. I think we are actually on our way to winning it, so I'm pretty proud of our units for being able to do that, because the other sieges that I partook in were very different. They were not that difficult in comparison to this. This is amazing for a person, or for a lord or a liege to have amazing archers. I mean, really. This would be insane for us to actually have as our own fief, and I might actually ask Aegon for it, just because it is so insane. But anyway, I will be cutting away, and I'll see you at the end of the siege, hopefully. And here we are. The units that will end this siege are now entering the last archery nest, which I gotta say is a wonderful sight to see, and most of them are actually longbowmen, hilariously enough, because everyone else got killed along the way there, apart from maybe one heavy Targaryen knight. But do you see where we came from? Do you see where we came from? All the way on that bridge, through there, over the ladder, down the slope, up the stairs, around the first sort of archery vantage point, and then up more stairs, around the wooden thing, go through the little door place. Yes, I'm very good at descriptions. And then you turn left, go up the stairs, and finish. Now that is an amazing siege layout. Absolutely love it. I don't really love it when I'm actually trying to take it, but I love it for a defensive sort of area. So as you can see, Alan killed 8, Carver killed 22, I killed 17. Obviously I did get killed, Carver was alive still, and so was Alan, so they could very easily take whatever they so desired. But obviously now we can just take a couple of enemies prisoner, and I lost about 60 units. 50 units, in actual fact. 50 units, yes. And that's the thing, though. We still have 48 heavy Targaryen knights. These guys took the most brunt because I had 25 of those, lost 14 of them. And I think I lost Oh, yes, I lost a lot of my knights. A lot of my knights were the problem here, so there we have it. That is very, very nice. And, hello there! There seems to be some torso armor for Brynden too, which is actually pretty nice to see. So, with that, I'm actually going to request Starfall be awarded to us. And as you see here, we have visiting the Tower of the Pale Stone Sword, and we'll be doing that next time. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.